Scorpios, Scorpios, Scorpios. Hello, Scorpios. Scorpios, thank you so much for coming to your October reading. Because guess what? Old Crybaby is back. Now we already went through this. What is this, a Pisces? What's going on? What? I'm just saying, I'm minding my own business, doing a reading, and old Crybaby. Ooh, and honey, let me tell you something. Those of you who are in third-party situations and you the side chick, honey, all hell done broke loose up in that house over you. Remember the elephant? Honey, elephant in the room, honey, somebody is ready for. Honey, somebody has been tearing him or her a new ass over the Scorpio. Because, see, you are stirring some shit up. Oh. Okay. No longer a side thing, baby. Not with somebody drinking and somebody, see, some of you took a stand. And you've been gone and they haven't heard from you. And this is what's going on. Liquor and pride. You know you remind me of my mama, and you know. So I feel like some tactics have been very successful in winning, and you might, the only strategy that you had was kind of like just being yourself. But you know, the effects that Scorpio has on people is that sometimes a Scorpio can make you think about death more than any other sign. And so somebody has been thinking about life and death, and and I got this in this premeditative shuffle here. Somebody has really been considering death, not just Scorpio, but death. And, you know, they've been thinking that life is kind of short. And if you're going to live life, you might want to live life with the person who you really want to be with. And so they're looking at this bitch, trying to figure out if this is who they really want to be with. And it's because Scorpio, see, Scorpio comes in and steals. I don't think you meant to. Maybe you did. I don't know. Maybe you wasn't trying to. I see a Taurus here. I see a Libra here. I see a Virgo, Capricorn, Gemini, Aquarius. Scorpios, I think that you got somebody really thinking about death, mortality. Okay. And I don't know what it was, because that's what you guys kind of do. Just being yourselves, you know what I'm saying? A lot of Scorpios were born on the Day of the Dead, for crying out loud. I got my black on for you, baby. Yeah, that's for you. So, all hell is broken loose in this house over the Scorpio, but it didn't used to be like that. But somebody's been thinking about, do I really want to be here? You know, where do I want to be? And it's gotten kind of where they are arguing a lot, especially if you went silent on somebody. It is driving them fucking crazy. It's driving them insane. It's driving them fucking crazy. Okay? They're all up in the midnight hour trying to drink and figure out, why do I feel like this? Why do I feel, what's going on? What's going on? What's going on? That bitch got some spell on me. And some of you do. Some of you do. Okay? There was a Scorpio who warned me about something in the comments section, and I want to thank you for that. I got mad at you, but you were right. But you know who you are, because you guys are psychic. If you didn't leave no message, then it wasn't you, right? All right. It was a warning about something. You know, it was like anyway. So their house is all messed up because they're fighting about the Scorpio, and you know, you have come in and just wreaked havoc on a situation. And even if this is a third party, okay, I'm not just speaking to women, but only women comment. So men are like, are you just speaking to women? I'm like, oh, look, a dude. I mean, if you don't comment, I don't know if you, I just think it's women. If you ain't saying nothing, man. You know what I'm saying? So, even the woman, let's say Scorpios, that you were in a third party situation and there's a woman that's already there. Okay. There's a woman that's already there. Because remember, we saw this woman last month, the elephant in the room, right? So the elephant in the room may kind of just let their significant person, which may be your person, have their indiscretions because they know that the indiscretion is not going to really be long or serious. Well, you got their attention. If you're with a person that is having an indiscretion with you and they're established someplace else, oh, all hell is breaking loose. They're arguing. You're being called all kinds of names. And what do you mean that's your friend? What are you talking about that's your friend? How is that your friend? Well, why is that your friend? I mean, it's getting heated. And it's like, you know, every time this person is going off about you, Scorpio, it's like driving this person closer to you. And this person has been thinking about the Wheel of Fortune, a life with the new woman. See, with the new Empress, here's the old Empress, and he wants to make you the Empress. In October, at least. Now, I don't know what's going to happen in November, but this is where his mind and energy is, and these are major arcanas. So this has been happening for quite some time. Some of you could be dealing with this person for quite some time, because this is not some little fake feelings. Ooh, I got a burp. Excuse me. It happens. So it kind of feels like this is kind of, in my opinion, in some cases, kind of destined, right? It just happened. There's a very strong possibility that in October, your person is going to either leave a situation that they're already in, okay? And you're going to get good news about this. Good news about money, good news about something on the material plane. They're going to move out. This could have happened already. You know, the times are fluid, energy is fluid. This could be interchangeable, but this is like a general energy that's happening to you or around you. Okay? So somebody is causing a lot of trouble in a house. A woman or a man, you're causing, and you could just innocently be somebody's friend, but they're absolutely captivated. They've been stung. And so they're absolutely positively just in your control. Absolutely captivated, stung, and hypnotized. You know, that's that magnetism of Pluto. Oh yeah. So somebody is incapable of moving, you know, like when you sting a person and that venom goes all through the body, they can't move. So somebody is unable to move, and that's exactly why they're getting hollered at and screamed at, because somebody is trying to control the situation before they leave. But it does look like somebody is leaving and starting a new life with somebody else. I swear I see this. I have never seen this before. Not quite like this. Not quite like this. Like somebody has been thinking about mortality with this death card here. Where are my glasses at so I can see the damn death card? Oh, here's the damn death card. Okay. Somebody's been thinking about mortality because of the influence of the scorpionic energy. All right. And they've been, oh, God damn it. Oh, God damn it. Cry baby. This old cry ass motherfucking baby. That's how they cry, like, oh, bitch. No, I'm playing. I'm sorry, cross-watcher. I just like to have fun with my Scorpios. I'm just messing with you. But no, somebody's up at night, can't sleep at night, wondering what you're doing. A lot of air energy. All right? That's Gemini energy. Mars and Gemini. Somebody is in their head thinking about you nonstop. Like they've been stung. And this sting has them just fucking captivated and unable to act right. And that's why she's like, you dumb bitch. That's what I see here. Like he's considering, or she's considering their past person a small offer now. And no longer are you a small offer. You have been exalted to an empress. So some of you have been in the arts. You could have just put a little love spell on somebody, because this is pretty drastic. Or it could have just been time after time. It could be a pregnancy that's making somebody think differently. It could just be like, do I really want to continue to be where I am not happy, where I drink too much, or do I want to go for this? And like I said, she's sensing that energy, but he's considering options with someone else, planning a future with someone else. This is my options card. All right. He considers this in the past, for those of you who this is resonating with, a small offer. So, but this person, more than anything, they're thinking about their mortality. So I don't know if a friend of theirs just died, if they had a death in their family, if they lost a job, if somebody on the job died, if something is going on where even if they're 22, they started thinking about, how long am I going to be here on this earth? And do I want to spend my life in a situation where I'm unhappy? Or do I want to give this a chance? Because Scorpio, somebody is coming in as the Hierophant and the Queen of Wands. A very attractive person. Somebody's very attractive. This could be Taurus energy. They could have Taurus or earth and fire, earth, wind, and fire, since I've seen so many damn Gemini cards up in here. I see Libra too. I see fixed signs. But somebody is coming in, directing their attention away from what they have and looking at you with this desire of permanence. I just kind of feel like even if this person didn't have a permanent partner, you could be with somebody who was dating multiple of other people, because that's what you do when you're not married. That's what you do, right? If that's what you want to do. Until there's a ring there, you can do what you want to do. The ring says, I'm not going to do that anymore, right? So this person or you could just have had multiple offers, and they're kind of winding down now to focusing almost exclusively on you. Or they're wanting to focus on you. They're starting to focus on you on a deep level, maybe like not how they had before. They're thinking about life differently now. Somebody's thinking about settling down at this stage of life. Okay, so if they're dating other people, Scorpios, then they're thinking that you feel motherly. There's a motherly energy about you that feels kind of sexy to them, like you're wife material, all right? And you're someone that makes them feel like destiny, because your presence, you know, Scorpio's rules death, your presence had them thinking about mortality. Do I want to live like this in this situation where I'm not happy? Or do I want to go with the person that I love, that I feel for, who makes me feel alive, who makes my heart thump? And not only that, not only is she sexy as hell, right? Because this person is beautiful, but I feel like she's wife material. So somebody may have wanted to be on the sidelines for a while to see if you would not leave, or if they could trust you, or if you were going to be stable. And they're feeling stable enough now to come to you. And you could be married and somebody has something on the side. Well, if that's the case, they are getting rid of that. And maybe that person on the side doesn't understand, and it's like, no, I'm going back to my husband, I'm going back to my wife. Or if you are it depends on where you are. But if you were the side chick, I feel like the side chick is stirring up shit in the house, because we have the 3 of Swords here with the 7 of Swords with the 4 of Cups. Lots of options happening here, and cheating and other people in some situations. So you're causing havoc in this house, and they're arguing over you. And so this arguing is making him become more, or her, more and more unattracted to this person. And they could possibly be sleeping in other rooms, or they ain't been getting busy at all lately. It's something about you that's causing chaos between 2 other people. And I mean chaos. And to the degree where this person might be too proud to tell you, but they have been up crying, trying to figure out who shot Johnny. And you're like, I shot the sheriff and the motherfucking deputy. Ooh, hell yeah. Don't get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. Don't ever get it twisted. So what you don't know, what's hidden from you, from the high priestess, is hiding an offer of love. But this person is being real self-serving, but he's being self-serving because he's thinking about himself and who makes him happy. And it's the Scorpio that makes him happy, and that's why he's thinking, or she's thinking, about herself. And this person may already have kids, and they may already have a family, but they're thinking about themselves because they've been thinking about mortality. It's not just, I wonder what would make me happy. It's like either they got a diagnosis, somebody died, your presence, something has shook them to really think like, oh my God, what if I just have 6 more months here? Who do I really want to spend those last 6 months with? My God, I love her. Somebody is going to have like a tower moment shaking up because of all the fighting and hell. Their house is a motherfucking war zone. And the crybaby here, shit.
See, I just, I don't know what to do. I just think that, she don't understand that I love her, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know what the hell he talking about. I don't even understand that shit. Okay, I mean, I just hear them saying, I hear a lot of tears, and I hear a lot of alcohol being poured. I smell alcohol now. Because you shot the sheriff and you stung that motherfucker. And now they're just captivated and mesmerized and trying to come and sniff your. Some of you will be with this person by Christmas. I mean, like I don't know what will happen by Christmas, but it really does look like somebody is leaving a situation, Scorpios, and it looks like you get some, and their offer is sincere. I love Secret Tarot's interpretation of the Page of Pentacles. She's always like, they're sincere. This is a grounded, matured pentacle. It's a pinnacle. It's a grounded offer. So you're going to hear something about maybe him and his situation not being a situation. But I feel like I think this person may not just straight out tell you. They might be trying to feel you out. But this time, when you guys are spending time with each other, or you guys are talking to each other, they may pause more than normal. They may be acting just a little strange. And what they're trying to decipher is, could I be here and will you hurt me? If I come to you fully, will you hurt me? Or you got me? So you're going to see longer stares. Like, they may glance at you. You may glance up and notice that they're looking at you. They're going to be watching you. You think you watch, they're going to be watching. They're going to be watching your loyalty. And Scorpios are loyal, you know, but because they're stung, they can't look at nothing else anyway. You know what I'm saying? Somebody is stung. They got that Pluto thing up in them now. Excuse me. So I feel like a situation is moving towards your favor in the month. Some of you are moving or have moved lately. You're going to get some good news about finances too for the month of October. So those of you who are moved and you're worried about money, you have nothing to worry about. There's going to be a lot of money coming in, okay? Some of you could be dealing with a Cancer, right? I saw a Cancer plays a very big role in moving you ahead towards some type of victory. And eventually there's going to be some good news about money regarding that too. Many of you are getting a new automobile, okay? You'll be getting a new car soon, all right? But yeah, you stirred some shit up between a man and a woman. You know what I'm saying? Or two women or two men. You stirred some shit up. Because this man had been trying to get out of that situation for quite some time. Look at him pouring his cup out. You know? Right. And he's thinking, well, you know, can you fill my cup? Do I got to stay with this crazy bitch my whole life? That could be you, Scorpio. That could be how you feel about your significant other. Is anybody going to come besides this kook? And that's not all Scorpios that are feeling like that. Some of you are with the Sagittarius. Some of you, Scorpio, I'm sensing like something about permanency. Something permanent comes. I feel like what I see for whoever I'm reading for, somebody is going to tell you that they want to be a little bit more serious than it had been. And somebody is just like, they're going to be acting like that. Like they're going to want to come over all the time. You might get it, they're going to really start showing you that they may not ever talk to you about it, but you got them thinking about life and death and how short of a period of time we really have here. And are we doing things that matter to us? Are we spending time, quality time, in relationships with people who we really care about that makes us feel fulfilled? Are we spending our last days with somebody we don't want to be with and makes us miserable? And that's what they're going to be thinking. And they may not tell you that because I see like that's hidden. See, the high priestess is hiding his inner conversation about being self-serving. Not self-serving, but yeah, really kind of thinking about himself. And he's like, yeah, no, I would rather spend my last days with Scorpio. That's what I see here. See, Scorpio is on the Wheel of Fortune, right? So this is destiny. And destiny is coming in as a wife and a mother for who? The Scorpio. So if this hasn't happened, this could be happening by the end of the year. You might meet somebody. He already has somebody, but it's going to be something about you. And that's going to be different than any other person that he had been flirting with before. Or something just happens like it's never happened before. There's an awareness. There's a shaking up. All right. And I think something happened either with this person's mortality. They could have got real sick. They could have saw somebody else die. I know I'm repeating myself, but this is the message that I keep getting. And so they have been awakened to their feelings for you. And they're like, oh my God, I love her. Oh my God, I love him. And so they becoming more distant and distant and distant and distant to anything that is between the two of you. And the other energy is trying to resist that by trying to control them, because I think they know about you. Okay? They know about you. Either they sense you, but I hear somebody actually saying your name. So either they sense you, or, you know, they have picked up on you so well they can pick up on you individually. The person might be a little psychic. So I see again two empresses were here, two women, right? And maybe somebody used to step out on this person all the time, but then he found another empress, somebody who's coming into this person like the Queen of Wands. This person is mesmerized because they think you fine as hell, or they just, maybe this person is really good looking. And you're pulling them because of the children. You're pulling them because you're maternal. It could be because you're wife material. You're pulling them away because you're being mysterious. Or, I mean, I don't know why, but they're directing their attention to the Scorpio as all hell breaks loose and oh, crybaby. Now this fool here.
I just love her. Oh, I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it.
Somebody is like, well, you know what? I just don't know. What do you mean that's your friend? And what do you mean I don't want to hear it? I don't want to hear about the Scorpio again. I just don't want to hear this is a scorpionic energy right here, right? And this is Mars and Gemini. So somebody's in their head and drinking about being in their head because they in their feelings. So you definitely got somebody sipping because they tripping. That's how they control. Somebody is tripping and sipping. I should call it that. Your person is tripping and sipping. Somebody. All right. But Scorpios, that is what I see for you all here. And I see angelic help coming to you in the form of the Temperance card. All right. I see angelic help coming for you. You might be dealing with a Sagittarius. You might be married to a Sagittarius or a Libra. All right. And some of you are just tired of that old bitch. And some of you are tired of that old fool. You want something new. That's for another group of you. But otherwise, I see that somebody is raising hell over you. Like, no, if you went to their house, Satan would answer the door and you would see fire, hell, and brimstone. And do not mention the Scorpio's name up in that house, because Satan himself shows up and all hell breaks loose. Somebody is not liking you too much. Okay, like that old bitch took my man. You took my man. You took my man. Actually, I can't take anything that doesn't belong to me. Oh, okay. Okay. All right. I'm just playing here. Let's see. So that's what I see for you, Scorpios. I pretty much see that all hell is breaking loose in the house over you. I feel personally, from what I'm seeing here, whoever this resonates with, you're going to beat out your competition. You might not have been number one at first. You strategized, okay? And because of strategy and this person thinking about mortality, there's going to be a change in plans. It looks like you take somebody from somebody else and you come in as the winner. That's how I see it. But your person, look, your person's been drinking and driving. This is a hard decision. This is hard, you know? They up at night, can't sleep. I don't want to talk about it. No, we gonna talk about it. No, we gonna talk. What you mean you don't want to talk about it? Cause she tripping. Cause he's been tripping, he's sipping, he's been tripping. That's how he controls. All right. Just say no. Don't drink and drive. And don't be a hoe. All right, my lovely babies. I don't know what to say about that, Scorpios. But that was some shit right there. That was some shit. Somebody is getting their ass whooped on because of the Scorpio's influence there. Why is she here? Why is that your friend? What do you mean that's your friend? If you hadn't have been fucking the bitch to begin with, we wouldn't be in this matter. And he ain't listening because he's all stuck on venom, drooling. All right, Scorpios. Don't hurt nobody, baby. Don't hurt nobody. So, Scorpios, if you want to see the extended to this reading, it will be at Patreon. I'm at Patreon now. You should see it down there. I had to put it up a little higher because it says edited by Power Director. Whatever. Patreon.com/Sunshine Tarot. There's two tiers. There's 2 tiers. One's 22, the other 44. One tier, you get a month worth of videos. The 22 the 44 you get weekly videos, extended videos, okay? So we are going to take a look at how this person feels about you. Because they've been thinking about mortality. And they feel like they would rather be with the person that they love and that makes them feel alive than to be in this shit. And sometimes it took taking a stand for them to really come to that realization. So we're going to take a look at how they feel about you, where this is going in September, what they want to say to you but just can't seem to get it out of their mouth, and the outcome. Okay? So if I change it up because I get to the reading and I start tripping because I just see how they feel and I go on a tangent, whatever I do, I'll put it in the description box so you can decide how you want to proceed. I'll tell you what I've covered, okay? So if you want to see this video in an extended version, then collect yourself and pay attention. Because people are like, I don't see nothing. I don't see no link nowhere. I'm like, are you serious? Okay, so the link is at the top of the comments. Top of the comments is going to say click below for Scorpio Love Extended Video. Click below and then it'll take you to Vimeo. You can go to Patreon and become a patron. Or you can go to my website, okay, and get a subscription there as well, okay? All right, Scorpios, thank you so much for coming in. Number 1! My Scorpios came in number 1. Scorpios came in number 1. Honey, y'all got some shit going on, baby. All right. All right, Scorpios, love you. God bless.